So you had exam in what? Chemistry or physics?
I mean math.
The Olympiad. They gave us exam.
So how was the actually? How were the questions? Could you do the questions or was it hard?
It was a bit hard. I mean, some of them were easy, some of them were hard. So
Yes, Mr. Kasim, they weren't like I skipped quite a few questions because I have a lot of problems with like area and perimeter, especially of like semicircles. I have a lot
But
of problems.
Tariel or Selling, could you make any screenshot or you didn't have time for that?
No, but there was
I made some screenshots, not all of them, but I think I took 2 screenshots.
I saved some of the problems so we can do.
So
Mr.
can you
Kasim, I
share
think
with
actually
me,
the
Ilknur, what are those problems? Are they easy ones or difficult ones, Ilknur?
Difficult ones related to geometry.
Can you share here with us?
I'm on my laptop right now.
Okay. So when you have a time, just send it to me. Okay, we'll have a look.
Okay.
Okay, then it's okay, guys. If you just see that the questions, that's a kind of experience for you. But difficult doesn't mean the questions are difficult. Maybe that shows that Celine, you need to practice more questions. As you go deeper and deeper, you really enjoy learning, you know. It is something, what is it? If you just go up, for example, air pressure gets less and less, right? So that you can fly much easier. Also learning, I think, is something like this, you know, if you just go deeper, you want to learn more. If you do not practice well, it gets boring and more boring, and after that, you just stop. Anyway, guys, good to see you again. We have just started another week here, and I hope you are all doing well. You all had a nice weekend. Okay, me too. Tariel, Tariel, when was your birthday? Last week, 21st of February.
no, it was 10th of February.
Oh, it's a long time ago. Okay,
Yes,
my
yes.
birthday was yesterday, so I celebrated with my kids. We had a great weekend. So
Your birthday
happy
is
one.
28th of
Yeah.
Happy
February.
birthday. Happy late
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. So my birthday is on 28th of February, the last day of February. Special day.
Mr. Kasim, if your birthday was 29th of February, then you would celebrate your birthday once every 4 years.
Yeah, I was not born in leap year. That's why I'm a lucky boy.
Yes.
Leap year means in 1 year we have 366 days. Those days are called leap year. It's like every year divisible by 4, we call them leap year. You understand? Okay, I'll explain to you later, okay? All right, guys, let's start then. Anyway, gentlemen, Tariel, do you know these people? Selin, Ignur, Raul, Ibrahim,
I know
Adilhan?
only I know only Celine because she is in my class at school, but then no one else, I think.
Oh, then why is she so different from you?
Don't worry, Mr. Kasim. It's not only your lesson. Others don't also don't. Celine doesn't open her camera on school lessons too.
Good. How about Ilknur? Ilknur told me that also she's in the same class with Selin, right?
No.
Ilknur, you study in the same school with Selin, Tariel?
No, I don't.
Really?
No, yes, I don't.
Where do you study?
Yes, I study in their school,
I
but in
study
another
at
class.
Turkish private school. I don't know if you know the school, but his name is Dayanet.
The name is Diana.
Dayanet.
Dianet.
Yes.
Is it international school?
I don't know, but I think it is.
Your
It's
class are in
I
English,
think
right?
no, they aren't. But we have additional classes in Turkish.
So it means that at school you don't actually learn in English. The medium of language is
Yes.
not English.
Yes.
I see. But where do you learn English then? Ilknur?
Special tutor, I guess.
Special tutor from UK.
No, from university.
Okay. Good. You speak like British people. No. Anyway. All right. Let's start then. Good. Okay. Athariel, at the beginning, actually, also Selim was keeping her camera on. After that, because of this group, she is keeping off. That's why I am requesting you do not follow these people. Okay, keep your camera
Don't
on.
worry, don't worry. I will keep it on.
Yeah,
the
because
whole time.
always just speaking to the black screen. Sometimes I feel weird, but what can I do? It's what I have to do. Anyway, guys, let's start class. Okay, now we are going to practice a few more questions. And in my plan, we have to actually practice like 4 or 5 papers. After that, we will get back to our class again. Maybe it's 2 3 weeks. Again, we will study some topics. Again, as we approach like the Sasmo date, maybe from the 1st of April, again, we will practice Sasmo questions. Okay. So let's continue. As you know, questions 1 to 15, they are easy questions. Okay, I really want you to give a try. Not much time, but I'll just give you 1.5 minutes. Okay, give a try and let's see. Write your answers, and if you answer correctly, you get 5 points. If your answer is incorrect in the given time, it is 0. Let's see how many questions you can solve. All right, let's start with this. Okay, it's very easy question, and you have 1 minute to solve this question. And if you answer, leave it in the chat box.
Do you want me to read it for you?
Please. Can you?
I can read it.
Mr. Kasim, what is negligible, or however you read it?
Negligible means it is so short, so we don't have to take into account. Like, for example, if you drop some heavy object, right? For example, if it is so heavy, we can actually neglect the resistance of air, right? For example, if you just drop paper, it's not so heavy, we cannot actually neglect the resistance of air. It is something like this. When it chimes, so it takes some time, but it is very short. So we don't have to take this into account.
But Mr. Kasim, is there some kind of different way, or is it just very easy, this question? Or is there some kind of like catch to it?
What?
Like, this seems very easy question, but then if I give the answer, I think it's like it's too easy for a Sasmo question.
Yeah, actually, usually, Tariel, we have 25 questions. Usually, the first 10 questions are easy questions. So that at the beginning, people are not get scared. Suppose that we ask the most difficult question, the first question, how do you feel?
Okay, yes,
You
yes,
just run
I
out of the
understand.
classroom, right? That's why the first 10 questions are usually easy questions, warm-up questions.
Yes.
Okay, Salin, I'm asking a question. You are asking me a question. Mr. Qasim, is 6 or not? What should I say, Salin? Yes or no? Okay, let's see. If Ilknur is saying, Salin is saying 6, it must be 6. A clock takes 3 seconds to make 4 chimes, right? Assuming that the rate of chiming is constant and the duration of each chime is negligible, how long does the clock take to make 8 chimes? It's a kind of very simple rate problem, right? Here we have 3 seconds to make 4 chimes. It says to make 8 chimes, right? To make 8 chimes, right? How many seconds? It is t seconds, right? If you just multiply because the same rate, so t must be, what is it? 6 seconds. So the answer is 6. Okay, who answered 6 here? Only Tariel. 6. Salon is not sure. Raul, 6 seconds. And
No,
Ilknur, 6
this
seconds. Yes, Salon, 6 question mark. What does it mean?
no, I mean I wrote the answer 6, so yeah, 6 seconds.
Okay. So next time, if you write 6 question mark, I will take it as 6. Okay, good. Continue. Next question. If n is a whole number, for what values of n is also a whole number? You have 1 minute. Write your answer in the chat box. Very easy question. Salin, is 6 to question number 2 or to question number 1?
Wait, I'm writing right now.
Um,
Wait, don't say the answer, please. Sure.
Ariel, your answer is wrong.
Oh, okay.
mine is correct.
Ilknur, your answer is wrong.
Why?
But mine,
Ilknur, how about 1, for example? Why are you not including 1?
I included 1.
Where is it?
I think
Well,
it's in the chat box.
Is it between 12 and 36?
Yes.
Then how about 18 then?
Oh, I forgot.
Then your
is
answer
my
is wrong.
answer correct?
Salin, why are you writing 6? It says for what values of n, right? Why 6?
Because
Because-
36 divided by 6 will be 6. I don't know.
No, actually, Salin, you need to write here for what values of n, right? So that means that all the factors of n, that is values of n are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. These are all the factors of 36, right? If n is any one of these numbers, then 36 over n also a whole number. But
Yes,
Tariel also get confused as you see here, 8 is not a factor of 36, right?
yes. But I got wrong answer.
Yeah, in Sasmo, you know, your answer must be 100% correct. If there's small mistake, it's not accepted as correct answer. Okay, Ilknur. Good.
Yes.
Let's continue. Next question. Tariel, can you read the question and let's give 1 minute to others.
Find the smallest whole number between 1 and 100 that is divisible by 12 and by 30.
Okay, you have 40 seconds. Very easy question.
Wait. Mr. Kasim, in the actual Sasmo exam, the first question will also be like this easy.
Ariel, this is actually Sasmo exam paper, you know, but from the past. It was asked in 2014. The format is very similar, same.
But for example, if this was in 2014, is it going to be like any different, or the topics and like the level of questions will be the same?
No, the level of the questions and topics are the same, but questions are a bit different.
Okay.
But it may be a little bit harder, but usually difficulty is also the same, but different questions.
Yes, understood.
And this actually is Tariel, this is P6, and this is primary 6, just practice questions. It's not S1.
Okay.
So this question must be piece of cake for you.
I wrote my answer in chat. Is it correct?
Okay. Ilknur, correct. What is your answer, Tariel? I don't see your answer.
But I wrote to you,
2?
Mr. Kasim. No,
2.
that was from previous one. I wrote 2 again. Did you get my answer?
Ibrahim, correct. Is your answer 2, Tariel? Okay, guys, actually, Selin Ilknur 60, correct. Selin 123. I don't know what you mean by this. Wrong. Ibrahim 60. That's correct, Ibrahim. Okay, here it's
Wait,
saying that. Huh?
is it correct? I wrote 6.
Yeah, Ibrahim's answer 60, correct. Ilknur's answer 60, correct. Other answers are incorrect.
Mm.
So it says that what is the smallest whole number between 1 and 100 that is divisible by 12 and the 30, right? So that means that 30 is bigger than 12. Just check the multiples of 30. Those numbers are 30, it is 60, and 90, right? 30 is not divisible by 12, but 60, it is divisible by 12, it is divisible by 30. So the answer is 60. Okay, next question. Guys, read this, okay? Easy question, but a little bit tricky question. You have 1 minute to answer this question. Let's say 1 minute and 15 seconds.
I'm sorry because I cleaned the thing and I see a mess to go. So upset.
Tariel, correct. Selin, correct. Let's see. Wait for others. 20 more seconds.
What does 3 sweet wrappers can be exchanged for one more sweet mean? What does it mean?
Every candy is wrapped with wrappers, right?
Yes.
And sometimes companies, maybe not to waste the paper, for example, if they say that, okay, if you just give back 3 wrappers, I will give you 1 more candy.
Mr. Kazim, you said like it was a tricky question.
Okay. All right. So, Ilknur, did you understand?
No, I did
Okay.
understand, but I can't find the solution.
Okay, Selin, actually your answer is 34, Tariel 34, Ibrahim 34. But I saw this before like you, Tariel, Selin, Ibrahim. But now I have different idea. I don't know it makes sense or not. Okay.
But what do you mean?
Like for example, now it says that Catherine has enough money to buy only 26 sweets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the question it says that a shop sells sweets where every 3 sweet wrappers can be exchanged for 1 more sweet. But the
Yes.
question here, Tariel, this 1 more sweet, is it wrapped or not? I mean, this 1 more sweet, okay, you're exchanging this, is it wrapped or not?
Wait, then it's gonna wait.
What is
Wait, what? Oh my god.
If it is wrapped, right, 26, here it is 24 plus 2, and here we have 8 times 3 plus 2, okay? Now for this each actually is 3, right? I can get 8 more sweets. Now I have 8 sweets. I actually get this, right, in exchange of this 24 wrappers. So this 8 now again, oops. So this now 8 again is equal to 2 times 3 plus 2. Again, for this actually here, I can get 2 more sweets, right? Now I have 2 sweets. So how many altogether? Here we have 26. And in the second one I exchange, I have 8 more. And here I have 2 more. That's equal to 36.
But Mr. Kasim, I didn't totally get. Like you get 26, and then you get 8 from the wrappers. Yes, 8 more.
Yeah,
But where
actually,
did you get?
Let's just keep this question in mind. Actually, before also I solved this, but now this idea came to me. I will discuss this actually, because here about one more sweet, they have no information, right? Is it wrapped or not?
Yes, because they don't say that then one more sweet, which is also or like something. They don't give us information about that as well.
So that's the tricky part actually. It must be 36.
But Mr. Cousin, do you have like answers or near you or something? Some answers
Uh,
somewhere.
I have answered this 2014 P6. I don't think I have answers. I will check this, okay?
Okay, okay.
Let me just have a look. Just 1 minute, 2014. No, I don't have, unfortunately. But I will find this, no problem. Okay, but here I just came to my mind. It says open to discussion. But in this way, if you think this, that is really hard question, not easy, but it should be 36, or I think the answer is 36 here. Okay, let's continue. Okay,
But
that's
Mr. Khan,
34.
do you think they would give us information about that one, or to make it tricky they won't, so we figure it out by ourselves?
No, actually, if you understand from the first case, like the second case, what I'm saying here, it makes more sense, right? Because sometimes, for example, let's say you buy some kind of soft drink, okay? And
Yeah.
it says that if you just change the lid, right? For example, for let's say if you bring 3 lids, I will give you one more drink. But when they
Mhm.
give drink, they don't give you without lid, right? They're giving a new drink.
Yes, yes. Ah, no, that makes sense. There's no way they would just give you sweets without the wrappers on them.
Yeah, actually that point, can you see that or not? I think that's why it's the tricky part there.
Okay, okay. Yes.
Okay, and this is very easy question. Ilknur is going to tell us the answer in 5 seconds. Ilknur, what is the answer?
Um, I don't know.
Nigar? Let's wake up, Nigar. Nigar, how about you? What is the answer?
Mr. Kasim, I think I know the answer.
Yes, tell me.
Is it zero? Zero.
0?
Yes.
You are scaring me, Tariel. We don't have any 0 here. How can it be 0? All positive numbers here.
But Mr. Kasim, if you do 1 plus 1/2, is it?
Okay, let's do this, Tariel. What is it? 3 over 2.
Ah, okay, wait.
X1, 1 plus 1 over 3, 4 over 3. Next one,
Ah,
1 plus
no,
1
wait.
over 4, 5 over 4. Continues,
I got,
right? And the last one is 1 plus 1 over 2014, 2015 over 2014.
so
Now,
then
there's
what is it?
three common factors cancel out. 4, 4, 5, 5. If this pattern continues, also here we have this number and this number. So what is that here? 2015 over 2, which is equal to 1007 and a half.
Ah, okay. No, I think I thought of the wrong like tactic here for some
Okay.
reason.
All right. So for you, Tariel, they may ask you this kind of question this year because it's 2021. Maybe they ask you this kind of question. 1 minus 1 over 2, 1 minus 1 over 3, 1 minus 1 over 4, dot, dot, dot, 1 minus 1 over 2021, for example. Again, the
Yeah.
idea is similar. Actually, we call this, what is it, telescopic method, because here
But
along,
then, Mr. Kasim, what would be the answer for this?
for
What
this, if you
like more?
simplify, 1 minus 1 over 2, again, 1 over 2, times
Yeah.
1 minus 1 over 3, 2 over 3. 1 minus 1 over 4, 3 over 4. Continues, and the last one is 1 minus 1 over 2021, 2020 over 2021. All these
Yeah.
fractions are multiplied, so this 2 can be canceled with this 2, 3 with this 3. If you just continue doing this, right? And what's left here? Here we have 1 over 2021. Because this one, it doesn't have a pair, and also this 2021, it doesn't have a pair, right? So the
Okay.
answer is 1 over 2021. Okay, let's move to the next question. Let's
Yes,
also,
Mr. Kasim, these
yes.
kind of questions on the exam, this was hard for me.
Yeah, in Sasmo, usually every year they ask 1 or 2 questions like this because it's really, how to say, tricky questions, geometry questions, and that's a part of this Olympiad. Every year they ask some geometry questions, this type of questions,
But like on
especially that involves
out of
circle.
25 out of 25 questions, like 2 or 3, right? No more.
Yes.
But the problem is, like, I got scared because in the exam, out of we had like 37 questions, and they had like at least about 5 or 6 geometrical questions.
Um,
That's why I thought maybe like it will be in Sasmo like that too.
yeah. In Tariel, actually, actually in, for example, 6, okay, in grade 6 or grade 7, what topics are taught? Okay, some general topics, and they make some equal distribution. Like, for example, from arithmetic, like maybe 10%, geometry, maybe 15%, and blah, blah, blah, like this. Okay. So, Nigar, are you there?
Yes.
Nigar, can you read the problem?
The diagram shows a quadrant QAB of a circle with center O and radius 7 centimeters. Given that the perimeter of the rectangle OPQR is 20 centimeters, find the perimeter of shaded region.
Find the perimeter of the shaded region. Guys, you want to give a try first, 2 minutes, okay? And after that, let's discuss together. Selin is saying that Mr. Qasim, most of the questions were like this and they were piece of cake for me. I solved all of these questions correctly.
I
Very
don't
good,
think she
Selin,
said that.
very good. Huh?
I don't think she said that.
No, I mean, maybe she's trying to say this, I think. Okay, guys, 2 minutes. Okay, after 2 minutes, let's discuss this. Selin, what are you guessing?
I am not sure about my answer.
Okay.
Yes, me too.
İlknur, Nigar, Ibrahim, how about you?
I don't think mine is correct.
Okay. İlknur, no answer?
No.
The diagram shows a quadrant, okay? OAB, quadrant means 1/4 of a circle, right? Of a circle with center O and radius 7 centimeters. Okay, so radius is given 7 centimeters. So that means that actually, what is the radius? You can see from here, what is the radius? Here, radius is OB or OQ or OA. They are all equal, right? That's the radius of the circle. And it says that the perimeter of the rectangle is 20 centimeters. What does perimeter mean? Perimeter is, let's say, suppose that this side is W width and this side is length, right? So perimeter of the rectangle means 2 times width plus length. That is equal to 20. Now from here, if you divide both sides by 2, I can get the sum of the sum of width and length. That's equal to, what is it? 10 centimeters. Okay. But actually, we don't know their individual, I mean, the length of width and length. What is it? Length of width and the length of length. Anyway, now it says that find the perimeter of the shaded region, right? The perimeter of the shaded region, what is it? Actually, let me just mark them, okay? We need to find the length of this RB plus BQ plus QA plus AP plus PR, right? So we have to find the sum of this, the shaded region. The perimeter means the length of the boundary, right? So what is AQB? Now from here, I can get AQB, right? It's just 1 quadrant of the circle, all right? And how about AP? What is AP? As you see here, this AP is the radius, right? The radius of the circle is 7. That is 7 minus W. And how about RB? RB is, OB is the radius, right? So BR is, what is it? Radius minus L. And we know the radius actually is equal to just 7. The radius of the circle is 7. That is 7 minus L. Now from here, what is the perimeter of the shaded region? Perimeter of the shaded region. Okay, if I just start from RB, RB is 7 minus L plus BQA. It's a quadrant, that is 1/4 of the circumference of the circle. What is the circumference of the circle? It is 2 times pi. Pi is 22 over 7 times R, radius is 7. Plus, now we have AP. What is AP? 7 minus W. Plus, now we have PR. What is PR? PR is equal to OQ, right? Because every rectangle has 2 diagonals and the diagonals are equal. Here, OQ is equal to PR, so that's equal to 7. So here we have 7. That's it. Now we have to simplify this. Equals. Now from here, what is it? Here I have what is it? Here we have 1 7 plus another 7 plus another 7. 3 times 7, that's equal to 21. Now here we have minus L minus W. Minus is a common factor. Take this out. L plus W. Plus this 7, it is gone. And the 22 times 2, 44. 44 over 4, that's equal to 11. Which is equal to 21 minus. What is L plus W? From here, that's equal to 10. So minus 10 plus 11, that's equal to 11, 22 centimeters. So the perimeter of the shaded region is 22 centimeters.
I was close.
Yeah, you were so close, right? What was your answer?
I don't know.
Ariel, 30, 40, 38. Very close. But Nigar, 23, Nigar, you got, actually Nigar's answer is very close. But of course, it depends on maybe centimeters. Tariel, you may say that you are very close. And Selin got 40. It's also okay. Not bad.
Yes, but in Sasmo, as you said, in Sasmo, you have to get the exact answer.
Now, actually here, did you get the idea, Selin, Nigar, Ilknur, how we are solving this question?
Yes.
Okay, guys, by
Yes.
guessing, we cannot make improvement. Okay, guesswork is sometimes good if the question is multiple choice question, but for this kind of questions, you better try to understand and practice. As I say, it's not hard, okay, but just step by step. Okay, let's move to the next question. Question 6. It's very easy question. Ilknur, can you read the question?
The average mass of a duck and a chicken is 4 kilogram. The duck is 1.2 kilogram heavier than the chicken. Find the mass of the duck.
Okay, so it says that the average mass of a duck and a chicken, right, is 4 kg. And you just pick actual duck and chicken, and you measure this, divide by 2, it is 4. So from here, what we get here, D plus C, that's equal to 8 kg. In the question, it says that the duck is 1.2 kg heavier than the chicken, right? And find the mass of the duck. So duck is heavier. That means that what is duck? And duck is heavier means chicken, right, is equal to duck minus 1.2, right? So now if you just substitute our equation, so duck is equal to duck. Chicken equals duck minus 1.2. That's
Why
equal
are
to
you
8.
laughing, Mr. Kasim?
No, I mean just I said duck is equal to duck. That actually, how to say, it seems it sounded a bit funny. Anyway, here 2 times D is equal to, take this to the right hand side, that's equal to 9.2, right? What is D? It is 4.6. The question is find the mass of the duck. The mass of the duck is 4.6 kg. It's a big duck, I think. Usually ducks are not that big, right? Anyway, how about this question? Guys, you need to try this question, okay? You have just 2 minutes. It's not so difficult question, very easy question. Now this one is Selin type question. You can guess the answer here, Selin. Guess and try,
So
and guess and
this
try.
is guess and trial method, right?
No, not for you. You should not guess actually, but I'm just telling to Selin. Selin, you can guess for this kind of questions, not geometry questions. Selin, what is your answer? 50?
No, I didn't see the answer yet.
Oh, I see. So you are thinking.
Kinda.
Kasim, why did you change the question?
No, wait, Selin, do you think to make a guess?
What? Yes.
Do you think to make a guess? Usually you make a guess without thinking, right? If you are thinking to make a guess, then it's not a guess. Then you are solving the problem.
Yes.
That's why I want to, do you think to make a guess?
I'm guessing.
At least make educated guess, like.
So for to make an educated guess, you must think, right? It is interesting. Anyway, it's funny.
Mr. Kasim, can you change the slide back?
Why?
Because it's on question 9 and we're doing question 8. Thank you. No, yes. No, Mr. Kasim, you took our time. Can we have more?
Okay.
Mr. Kasim, I wrote the answer to you. Is it right? But Mr. Kasim, honestly, in this kind of question, you just need to use a little bit of logic, and you can use like guess and trial method.
Yes, guess and trial methods.
But can you look if my answer is correct?
Yes, Daria, your answer is correct.
Yes,
Hopefully.
okay. What do you mean hopefully? But you know the answer.
Yeah, that's correct. So how should we answer this question? It says that, okay, the number is between 50 and 100, right? Suppose that that number is n. And let me just check one more answer. Selen says this question not for me. I hate logic. I only love illogical questions. Really? Okay. Okay. So what can we do? I will ask illogical question a bit later. Okay, Selen, just keep waiting. So here, suppose that the n is between 50 and 100. It says that when it is divided by 5, the remainder is 3. What does it mean? So that means that n is equal to, if you divide by 5, I don't know the quotient, that's a, but the remainder is 3. And again, it says that if you divide the same number by 7, right? 7, the quotient is some number, b, the remainder is 5. And we know that it is between 50 and 100. Find that number. So guess and trial method means what is, as you see here, which one actually with divisor is bigger, 7, right? So I better use for my guess and trial method the second equation. So now what is the first number? When we divide by 7, remainder is 5, between 50 and 100. That is, what is it? 54, right? But 54, if you divide by 5, the remainder is 4. So it cannot be the answer. Next number is, since we are dividing by 7, that is 61. But 61, if you divide by 5, the remainder is 1. Also, it doesn't work. Next number is 61 plus 7, that is 68. If you divide by 5, it is 13. Remainder is 3. So 68, if you divide by 7, remainder is 5. If you divide by 5, remainder is 3. So that number is 68. This
Mr.
is what we
Kasim,
mean by guess and trial method, Taria.
Mr. Kasim, I did the exact same way, but instead of taking the 7 times b plus 5 equation, I took 5 times a plus 3 equation, like the first
Yeah,
one.
it is okay, but actually guess and trial method, that's why you should be, why am I choosing this one? Actually, Tariel, this one with 7, we are taking bigger steps, right? So it can take us to the solution much faster.
Okay, understood.
And that's why which one is bigger, you better use that actually equation. But it doesn't matter, only in terms of saving time, the second one is much better. Okay, let's say what is Selen saying here. So Selen is saying that I was very close, 70. Okay. What does 70? But how about if you're talking about thousands or millions? 7 million and 68 million, the difference is $2 million. It's huge.
Not for millionaires.
So that mistake error is not acceptable, Salin. Ibrahim, what do you want to say?
Mr. Sheldon, is it 33? I think it's 33. It's also
Question,
correct.
which one? Question 9?
I think 0 and yeah. Question 8.
Question 8. What did it say?
I think 0 and 100. Sorry.
Okay. Question 9. And guys, we just have a rest. Okay, let's do this together and you'll try question 10. Question 10 is also a bit tricky question. A man traveled at 120 kilometers per hour for the first half of a 12-kilometer journey. That means that we are talking about 12-kilometer journey, right? From A to B, it is 6 kilometers. This one is B. And B to C also it is 6 kilometers because it says the first half of a 12-kilometer journey. Okay, and what is the speed here? 120 kilometers per hour. Okay. Then he traveled at 60 kilometers per hour for the rest of his journey. So the rest is 60 kilometers per 1 hour per hour. What is his average speed for the whole journey? Okay, that's the question, guys. Can you give a try? Even you can guess, okay, educated guess, wild guess, solve it, doesn't matter. Tell me the answer. Let me just give you 1 minute. Raul, are you here?
Yes.
What are you doing right now, Raul? Watching TV, playing games, or
No,
chatting?
I am here and I think
You are thinking about what?
about this question.
About this question. How are you thinking? Raul, are you thinking with a piece of paper and pencil or just thinking? Raul,
Yes, I hear you.
but you don't answer my question, Raul.
I can't hear you so much. Oh, sorry, so good.
Okay. Tariel, 90. Wow. Celine, 100. Wow. Nigar, 20. Wow. How about Raul and how about Ilknur?
I'm still calculating.
What?
I'm still calculating.
Calculating what?
The solution, the number.
Okay, Ilknur, let me see your answer. Okay, here we have 4 answers. All answers are different. I wonder if your answers are different or one of these
But
answers.
Mr. Kasim, among the answers, is there at least one correct one, or all are wrong?
I think they're all wrong.
But okay, can you explain the answer then?
Okay, Ilknur, come on, what is your answer?
No answer.
Okay, Tariel, what is the actually, how do you find the average speed? Can you tell me the definition?
Average speed is you take like 120 plus 60 and then divide by 2.
Say again.
Average speed is 120 plus 60 divided by 2.
Okay, that is wrong. What is average speed, actually? The average speed is total distance traveled over total time taken. That is how we define the average speed. So now here, what is the total distance traveled from A to B? 6 kilometers. From B to C, it is 6 kilometers, right? Now, what is the total time taken? From A to B, suppose that he spent T1 hours. From B to C, he spent T2 hours. Okay, that is how we find this. Again, the total average speed is the total distance traveled over total time taken. Now from here, what is T1? The time is equal to distance over speed. Distance is 120 and the, distance is 6 and the speed is 120, which is equal to 1 over 20. And how about here? Again, time, right, is equal to distance over speed. Distance is 6 and the speed is 60, which is equal to 1 over 10. Now, if you substitute here, then we have this 6 plus 6 over what is time taken to travel from A to B? That is 1 over 20. Plus, how about the time taken to travel from B to C? That is 1 over 10 hours. Now, if you simplify this, in the numerator, I have 12. In the denominator, common denominator is 20. And 2 plus 1, it is 3. So this 20 goes up, right? So here we have 12 times 20 over 3, which is equal to 12 over 3 is 4. 4 times 20 is 80 kilometers per hour. So the answer is the average speed of this guy or traveler was 80 kilometers per hour. Do we have 80? Let me check quickly. Nigar, 20, Selin. Okay, very good, Selin. And Selin, 100, Tariel, 90. That's it. Okay, Ilknur, is it clear?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Ilknur, tell me once again, how do you find the average speed?
We divide the journey by the time.
No, no, no. You should remember this. What is the average speed? The total distance traveled over total time taken to travel that distance.
Yes.
Total distance traveled over total time taken. As you see here, what is the total distance traveled from A to B, 6 kilometers, B to C, right? And to travel this distance, how much time did we
For
spend here? It is this time, that is distance over S, and also here it is. And some students, they just add and divide by 2. No, we don't do that, okay? But here, how much time did you spend? That's important, okay? You spend a lot of time or small time. And just to find the time, we need to divide distance by speed, and after that, use this. Okay, let's move on to the next question. That is another question, but let's just do this together, okay? And I will finish the class. I don't know you studied this or not. Usually in Singapore schools, actually, they start learning about this stuff, this kind of things from grade maybe 3 or 4. Okay, buying and saying, selling and making some profit and GST. In Azerbaijan, I don't know if you have ever seen this kind of thing, that GST, for example, if you come this area like Thailand or Singapore or Malaysia, okay, wherever you go, you'll just see this thing, okay, at the table, okay. It says that GST in Singapore 5%, in Malaysia it was 6%. Now they changed this. Okay, in Thailand it is 7%, is something like that. What is it? For example, let's say Tariel is buying computer, for example, telephone. Let's say, what is the telephone here? It is $500, okay. So it says that it is also plus GST. You see this, what does it mean? It means that you have to pay this $500 plus you need to pay 5% GST. That's a tax, okay? That's 5% of what? This $500, okay? So this one is to the company, this 5% is to the government as a tax, okay? So that's the kind of tax that you have to pay when you're buying something. If you stay in a hotel, also you have to pay GST, and everywhere you see this in this area. In Azerbaijan, I don't know you have this or not. Anyway, so Amy buys an item for a 20% discount during a sale, but she still needs to pay a 5% GST. Okay, so that says that, okay, let's read this first. Goods and services tax. She is given two options. Option A, 20% discount first, then add 5% GST. Option B, at 5% GST first, then 20% discount. Which option is cheaper for Amy, or does it not matter? Okay, to answer this question, since actually we are not talking about any item, right? Any particular price, so you can just put any actually price to your item because it doesn't matter. After all, the result is the same. And now suppose that we are talking about, let's say, what is it? During a sale, an item, that item is, let's say, a very expensive, nice t-shirt. Okay. What is t-shirt's price? T-shirt's price, it says that it is $100. Okay. So option A, the option A is saying that 20% discount first, then add 5% GST. What does it mean? 20% discount, that means that now here we have $100 minus 20% discount means minus $20. That's equal to $80, right? That's the first step. But now, plus you have to pay 5% GST. So that is 5% of, what is it? $80. So that's equal to, it is 0.8. How much is it? Just $4. So that means that how much you are paying now then? It is $80 plus $4, right? So that means that actually you're just paying $84 for the t-shirt. And how about option B? Option B is saying that add 5% GST first, then 20% discount. So that means that now your t-shirt is $100, right? And plus 5% GST, that is $5, but now it is $105. And after that, he's going to make 20% discount. So that means that here we have $105, right? Minus 20% discount, 20% of 105, which is equal to 105 minus 20% means it's 1/5, right? 1/5 over 5, that is 21. That's equal to $84. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Which option is cheaper? It doesn't matter. But
Yes.
okay.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Kasim.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. I will meet you on Thursday. If you have time, practice some questions. Selin, İlknur, Nigar, if you have a screenshot questions, Selin, you send me one, send me more questions, if possible, nicely, so that we will also discuss those questions in our next class. Okay?
Okay, Mr.
Thank you.
Kasim.
Have
Have
a
a
good
nice day.
night. See you on Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye.